Legion, this is what they get. 2 AKs, pistols around it. Good amount of nade damage and an excellent dink from Apex, but he'll not get... Oh, his multi-kill this time. You put that AK at the front of all this. We've got 2 players incredibly low. One of them gets naded to an end, and Shuhei dropped to 17. Now, there is Kevlar on Isaac, so he could be the next guy to pick up that gun.
Everyone is so low on HP at this point. And the 3 CTs are just gambling towards A. We haven't seen a lot of rocking it back from GamerLegion, so the overstack might actually pay off. But they don't really have retake utility. They'll have to get kills on the spams on the cross, and they're trying to go for them.
Isaac moves in, bomb down. We got that boost in the backside from Spinks. He won't see them as they fall away. Now, Acor has the AK-47, but he doesn't have the Kevlar.
They have 2 smokes right now, so they can smoke the bomb if they'd like to.
They're out.
Yeah, they're fully walking away from this with 3 alive.
So GamerLegion off the pause.
Dude, yeah, and that Shuhei frag, that was brought up on the desk. You know, he, as an IGL, actually very underrated as a fragger in a lot of matches that they play. If you didn't, like, even on Mouse NXT, if you didn't know he was the caller, you wouldn't assume.
Right, yeah,
you know, and that's kind of a compliment, I guess, because a lot of the times, it's not always just that your individual skill is low just because you're an IGL, but you're almost always playing support. If you're an IGL, you're buying a lot of grenades, and you're taking a lot of roles that are supportive because you know the strats the best and you know all the utility you want your teammates to throw, so only naturally. And that's what the support role really is. It's just somebody to help you with the most critical grenades of the round. So you and somebody else, it's usually support for the IGL to throw the majority of them and take a backseat when it comes to getting better guns. Tech 9s will be, one of your most used weapons sometimes. So, all right, aggression here from Vitality inside of middle. And it is a very fruitful push. They see absolutely nobody holding inside of middle, and Spinks can completely flank in this position. Deciding whether it's going to be A or B, I think, might be easy because it looks like they're testing near the A ramp and here a lot of utility.
Ooh, Isaac real deep when it comes to holding this flank, but it looks like he starts to move.
Spinks is almost impossible to find in this spot unless he gets this player on the cross. But now he's locked them all into the A ramp.
Yep. And GamerLegion need to know that forward is the only answer. Won't be easy. Apex priming nades as his teammates shuffle all around him. Good damage
timing
versus Dupree. We got fire on short side. That's uncomfortable. Shuhei on the entry. Magisk on the answer. And Kiosk, he comes through with a critical kill. But just like last round, it's huge amounts of damage done. Kiosk will not escape as Apex catches him. And will they take the chance this time? It's nearly a mirrored image to the last round where we see Vitality walk away. Retake utility, in fact, is even worse this time in round 8. Solo flash on Apex. It's going to be Spinks to try and take the forefront of the push as he comes out from elevator looking short, sees nothing. Acor keeps his head down. A tap on bomb. Oh, nice peek. The Opper finds his mark. And now all of a sudden, Apex Dupree, they just want to scramble, get the hell out, and give GamerLegion their second.
Damn, they shot hard that round, and some of the entries are actually really good, and it's paying off. They had the double entry in the previous round they won, and they grabbed the 2 now with majority alive. That's solid. This is a losing position that they make the most of, right? They have been locked into the A ramp. They know that Vitality know. Spinks leaves the position entirely to come back for the full-on retake. But because they surmise the 2 entries facing forward, full retake is just simply, 3 players with low grenades trying to make it happen. And that was a great round from Apex. The HE that landed on the ramp, the Molotov combined with the spray to get the bomb planter as he was leaving. He did the most, and still they couldn't win it. So there was, enormous gap in the attack there from GamerLegion that got exploited by Vitality, but it wasn't capitalized upon, right? It was just... It just got them a better position, but not the win. I think they'll be a little bit more cognizant about their mid hole at this point.
Their what?
The hole in the middle.
Ah. Yeah, got to keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Can't leave it unchecked. Dupree straight at that B steps. Shuhei's going headhunting. Oh, that's what they're talking about,
Yeah,
right? Again,
let's go.
it's like he's got the strats, but he also knows, oh, you need an entry? Oh,
What is happening?
Apex, he just comes flying back. They're in the CT spawn. Shuhei is everywhere and everything that GamerLegion need. This was momentous. That is just a
crazy.
follow-through smash from the mid-start. Shuhei said, guys, watch this. And 4 up for GamerLegion.
What is that round? It's so incredibly explosive. I mean, we just watched BNE play. They didn't even hold a candle to a round that we just saw right now from GamerLegion. And that's where communication becomes absolute hardest. You lose a mid, you lose Spinks holding down middle as you're a mid-B rotator this early. What are you supposed to call? They could be anywhere. Up in heaven, they're running through a smoke and a spawn. Apex has his gun out, running back to spawn. And they're turning the corner on elevator at all. I mean, there's just no tact.
Yeah, there's no tact.
There's no tact at all.
There's no respect.
No, there's no respect.
None at all. Crazy. You can see in Dupree's face, like, what? Like, they're doing what?
Do they know who we are?
Yeah, right? Like, oh, man. Apex is going to find a pistol kill. Dupree, the only gun here for Vitality, goes down empty-handed, and Acor snips Spinks. Isaac will be answered back thanks to ZywOo, who, in contrast to Apex, has not really kind of taken off just yet.
No, but he has, though. If you want to just count kills, that's one thing, but...
By the end of this map.
Well, not just that, but even the 7 kills that he got were all pretty...
What about the 3 he's about to get?
Ooh, these might be even better.
Oh, can't get away fast enough. Isaac pounces on the chance to take down ZywOo, and so the pistols don't work out for Vitality. A couple kills, but that's it.
Yes. Certainly seems so. Well, I mean, what's nice about the fast strats is now you can leave the long drawn-out defaults that take all of that, just burn all your calories as an in-game leader for later. And they just not only just kind of put a dent in the confidence of Vitality, but also ruin their economy. Now they're back on even footing. But we're looking at Vitality. No op here for ZywOo.
Ooh, and I am right into it. Apex has had that affinity for fighting up close on short side. Well, sometimes what you love can hurt you. Apex learns the hard way. And I love this. GamerLegion. No hold back. Oh, Dupree just gets splattered as this 2-player push through mid from GamerLegion doesn't stop.
God.
Shuhei, who do you think you are?
Oh my God.
He just chased ZywOo through smoke on elevator as if Vitality weren't ranked #1.
That is so cool. You got to appreciate that from Shuhei. I mean,
wow.
listen, the best time to do a push like that is when you have an advantage. The time you want to do it the most is when you're at a disadvantage. But Shuhei, he's not thinking about the circumstances of the team he's playing. He's just playing those advantages perfectly. So you got to appreciate that. And this game gets 1 round closer.
And with that, he is now the top fragger for GamerLegion, 10-8,
Yeah.
as they are within 1 round of Vitality's
I remember
lead.
at first when Furia started playing in their style in North America, everyone was mad at them. And they're like, okay, you know, you wouldn't do this on LAN. Then they started doing it on LAN. And the conversation did honestly change amongst other pro players. Like, as long as they do it on LAN, then full credit to them. And that is their style. I mean, and we look at GamerLegion right now. I mean, this is the most important thing that they've done as a lineup ever. And they're still playing their game the way they want to, taking the risks, and there's thought behind it. If you looked at that push from Shuhei and you didn't know CS, you would think he's messing around. But no, that was simply a calculated risk. It works out beautifully. His opponent's turned around in a winning position, and he knocks 5K off the economy.
Vitality better pull their socks up, because game on. GamerLegion on the cusp of tying this one 6 apiece. Deegs and an MP9 for Vitality, all they have to work with. Who's at the front? It's Shuhei yet again. Frag finds its mark ever so slightly. Nice first one, but ZywOo's got an answer. A deadly French Deagle. As he presses into the crane, won't find that kill. Somehow Acor recovers that. That must have been a flick. We get Apex in with the Deagle frag to follow, so things evened out yet again, and GamerLegion seems stubborn enough to continue this tear into A. Nice couple of shots out of A-Core. 3 on the round, all looking beautiful. And there's the answer for Dupree, but he gets gunned down by the remaining AKs, and GamerLegion, sure enough, tie the game at 6.
Yeah, they'll go ahead and pick up the AWP again. Sustaining some injuries, but we're rounding out the half now. So 3 rounds to go, chance for GamerLegion to actually end strong, which is not something that seemed possible after those first 6 or so. And now look up against Zaiwu on the AWP, and we'll see for real if Vitality are going to get caught, especially by these mid walkouts. That's been the big one. They used that about 3 times in the last 4 rounds. They've got a very animated Zonic behind them. He's looking quite French all of a sudden.
Yeah, they're all talking with their hands more than ever.
Yeah.
It is contagious, I will say.
Yeah, it is a disease.
Yeah. Being French. Apex was fighting, but the second
shot.
flick from A-Core.
Oh!
Ready for the headshot.
Brilliant.
Busts Apex brain real quick. But the buy's back in from Vitality. You know, last round it was the trimmings. The round prior on the gun round is when they got caught off by that bewildering Shuhei top mid push. I feel like a part of what Zonic's getting in on is sort of what Apex looked like he was saying. It's just like, come on, boys. Be ready for anything. These guys don't let off the gas pedal. They haven't yet. And now they'll head towards this B site seemingly. Spinks, better not look away because IM's not far off.
Yeah, this is the response, right? It's not going too far. He's already pushed all the way through once. This time it's just a little off angle, but kind of focused on making sure no lurks can take place. So we'll see. Spinks can be the most patient player in the game right now as a lurker.
What?
And Shuhei, he is headhunting. Another kill for him right to the dome.
Spinks finally starting to think about moving here. IM's locked into the corner. Spinks isn't going to clear it.
Oh!
Fatal error.
Wow. Man, it took a 5v3 to get him to move, and he did have to do something.
Look at the health that's left on GamerLegion, and IM doesn't give a damn, but that bomb is now elsewhere. So Dupree locked in, nowhere else to go. He saw that supportive utility, knows there's a second, but doesn't want to stick around because mid, sure enough, is compromised.
He actually got to an interesting spot. I mean, he's 1v4, right? So we'll see what happens. A-Core follows up behind him as the bomb gets planted on the other side of the map.
This
and
T-side,
GamerLegion have a lead.
7 straight.
Wow. Spectacular. Yeah,
The economy's not there for the rebuy either. Dude, I swear to God, Shuhei's crouch walking while that happens. Like, he's just sliding by with AK bullets whizzing into Apex. Yeah, exactly. Deep breaths.
Well, you know, he's always there, right? He's always there at the beginning of the round. And Shuhei's here going for it. So we've got 3 Deagles, 2 MP9s for Vitality. It's a slight investment.
It's costly, though. They try to crash down onto the B steps, and yet again,
It's a pretty flimsy defense, though.
quick crescendo leaves Magisk and Apex in a 2v4. Point blank, Shuhei finally goes down. He is no longer immortal.
I think he's got the most headshots this game, man. He's...
Magisk is coming in. If Apex if he had been able to slow that down, then maybe Magisk can wait and flank appropriately, but burned away from the bomb site means GamerLegion with that bomb plant will get an 8th on this T side.
I feel like opening kills would be an interesting stat to look at to tell the story of this game, especially with the rounds that GamerLegion have won. They've done quite a good job of converting. Some of the pistol rounds, of course, didn't end up going their way, but that damage and then winning off the AK kills, I think that did.
Reality check.
Terrorists win.
8 straight. 1 more to go. Damn, man, if you look at the scalps that GamerLegion have either taken or almost taken, It is quite the list of both accomplishments and, again, near accomplishments, right? If they had opened up versus FaZe with a win at the RMR, they were close.
Yeah, they went OT with Spirit as well.
Yeah, so this time they've got that edge. Oof. Deeper position here from Spanx. Dupree, he's got the one, but it's Shuhei with the trade. And looking to go even deeper. Apex gonna get caught in transition. Oh, Shuhei with the spray control.
What?
Comes out away with it with 22 health left over. Magic's over on Sandbags. Spinks gets pulled back from mid. He's gonna get the entry. Nobody's cleared Sandbags. This is a huge moment for me at Magisk. Finds Acor, knows there's more, can't manage the multi-kill. It's constant one and dones coming out of Vitality. And with that, Spinks, tough half so far, finally gets his 5th. And in the 1v3 turned 1v2, he's got another couple to take down. GamerLegion gunning for that 9-round T-side versus the world's current #1. Spinks dropped to 23. Kios on the brink of death, but that nade finds its targets.